Hey you guys, today I'm talking about R&B Divas LA Season 3 Reunion Part 2. They started off with why Chrisette left the show, and we all know why. She doesn't want to show her fans negativity. She doesn't want to come out the box or whatever. So we all know that's why she left the show. And then she was saying how, she was being rubbed the wrong way, and, Stacey always got a butt in. Stacey starts. Why do y'all let her start with the show? Because she be so fucking draining. She don't like people to talk. Like, ugh. Like when little Mo gotta keep telling you to shut up. It was ridiculous, but whatever. So, yeah, she just said the negativity, the stress of the show, all that shit. She didn't want to have to deal with. So then they bring up, Stacey brings up the Jesse Jackson event and all that. I'm like, girl, you going off about what social media was saying. Like, shut the fuck up. Because if we all would have said, oh, the girls, wasn't shading her, she would have said that. I think she goes by what social media say and then attack people or whatever. And nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody. Shantae said she wished she would have left when Chrisette left. And I agree with that because then who they would have picked on? They wouldn't have had nobody to pick on or whatever. And Lil Mo and them over there making side comments. I'm just like, y'all ass is like petty ass teenagers. And that's why I tweeted like this shit is draining because they acting like petty ass teenagers. Brain was saying if she would have stayed, you know what I'm saying, and got to know Stacey and had patience or whatever for her. I'm sitting there like, girl, we too grown to have patience for people nowadays. Like, who the hell has time for that? And then it's like every time I see you, then the drama surrounding you. Who has time to get to know you after that? And I don't blame Chrisette for leaving over Stacey. Then Stacey started crying, and Wendy asked her why she was crying, and her being painted this negative person. But I'm like, you are this negative person. Why you trying to deflect and throw it on other people? A lot of the drama is because of you. Then they talked about, the whole Teresa thing and the cancer and all this kind of stuff, and the whole drama with the 1%. And all the whole Shantae fiasco or whatever. And the only thing I gotta say about that is, I don't know if y'all motherfuckers need to watch this again, cause I had an issue with her saying that too. But when you watch it again, Shantae did say for everyone. She was like, I'm asking for 1% for everyone. I don't know if them girls heard that or did they hear what they wanted to hear, but she did say for everyone. And so for Wendy to call her a liar and say, oh, well, I saw it and all this shit, I'm like, Wendy is on, I don't know, she is on team I hate Shantae. I don't know why. I don't know, is it Shantae not giving her the time of day of coming on her show? I don't know what it is, but she has bad vibes with Shantae too. And it's obvious. Leela going at Shantae was dumb. Calling Shantae a joke, and how can you fix your mouth to say that, and all this kind of stuff, calling her cuckoo, and I'm like, you being so disrespectful. You being so disrespectful. And I just didn't get it. I just didn't get why Leela was so turned up like that. Like I say, they always say it's because of what she did off camera, but I'm like, we only can view of what we see on camera. While y'all trying to make her look like the bad person, you guys make yourself look like petty bitches on camera. Then they bring up the whole Palm Springs trip or whatever. And Shantae just was like, why would I be there when they were at my show talking shit? Like, I didn't get it. They don't like me. I didn't see what the big problem was that she didn't do the little trip with them. I didn't get why they were so upset when they know they didn't like her. Stacey brings up Kenny Lattimore once again, and I'm sitting there like, girl, do you want him? And then I seen when Kevin tweeted from the Scorpion show, he tweeted about her saying she's been knowing Kenny for 20 years and saying she never met Shantae. And then all of a sudden she was like, "Oh, that's being silly." No, bitch, you said it. Like you said that you never met her. So like I said, we only can go by what you guys portray on the show and what you say on the show. But I just don't understand why she's so invested in Shantae's marriage, relationship, divorce, none of that kind of stuff. She started talking about him on her show, her little one woman show or whatever. And it maybe if you would have stayed there, you would have heard the whole thing and got something out of it. But you just went in on, oh, you gonna talk about him, and you didn't even give the show time. And Lil Mo just petty, and that's because you left. I don't care what she say. Lil Mo then so he talked about the whole little proposal with KD and how she felt like a princess and a girly girl, and I didn't care. I didn't. She said the pregnancy was a surprise, and I'm sitting there like, how the hell was it a surprise when you've been on here talking? You threw an ovulation stick at the boy. You've been saying how you wanted to get pregnant. How the hell was it a surprise? Bitch, you was fucking without a condom. It couldn't have been that. Girl, shut up. And then she was talking about him losing the fight and it wasn't her fault. He had some broken hands. I didn't care. I don't care about her. She wants Michel'le to be the godmother, and I'm sitting there like, I would not be your baby godmother the way you bashed her about her doing drugs and drinking and all that kind of stuff, and she always late and all the bashing you did this season. Why would she want to be your baby's godmother? You need to ask the crazy one, Stacey. That's who you've been rolling with, or Leela. Like, that's who you've been rolling with. I didn't get her saying she wanted Michel'le to be her baby's godmother. Then she got up and did the nay-nay dance. I didn't care. Like, the first one was better than this one, and I didn't care for neither one. So I'm just they talked about the Stacey and Brave thing about her doing a prayer, and like Brave won't stick to. She said prayers changes things, and it did change the mood of that whole situation. They talked about Mo and KD being, KD being a Muslim and Mo being a Christian, and how they gonna raise their baby. Then Leela started talking about Shantae, calling her a narcissist and all this kind of stuff, and you don't want it. And Shantae not scared of y'all. She just know how to act on TV. That's all it is. I don't think Shantae is scared of y'all, because remember on season 1, she was saying how she would fight Kelly Price in heels. So I don't think she's scared of y'all. I just think that she know how to, act on TV. She know not to come out of her character, especially from being on season 1 and season 2. She knew how to make y'all look like the ass and not her, and it worked. It did. Then they started talking about, like I said, the drama with Shantae and how the ladies wants her off and how she patted Lil Mo in the head. And she was saying it wasn't being disrespectful. And that's again when she said she's not a punk from them. Like, and I was like, no, she's not. But she said she wasn't trying to be disrespectful. But if you come at her, she gonna come at you. And you can't be mad at that. Like, what did y'all want her to do? To bow down and kiss y'all ass every time y'all said something to her? Y'all can tell I'm drained about this shit. When she said she didn't want to go to dinner with Stacey, and I wouldn't have went either, because like she said, every time she's around Stacey, it's some drama, it's some negative being said. So I wouldn't either. Then they asked the girls what was the hardest episode for them, and Stacey tried to say the episode where Chrisette was saying how Whitney had slapped her. And I'm sitting there like, girl, we knew about that Whitney slap way before the damn season started. It was all over the blogs. It was on TMZ. It was everywhere. And I didn't hear it from Chrisette Michelle. So everybody knew about that shit. Brave was saying how Stacey was supposed to play the villain. That she was told. Oh yeah, she was told that Stacey was supposed to play the second villain or whatever. And I'm like, well, who was supposed to play first, and Leela or Michel'le? Because they was running neck to neck. She was saying how, I hate when they say they heard and then don't want to say who said it. Oh, I just heard. Everybody was saying it. No, fucking say who said it. And then, Chrisette was saying how she heard about Stacey, and she was talking about she wouldn't tell who said it. And I'm like, oh my god. She was like, if I say it, the person is gonna lie. So I'm looking on Twitter, and Stacey and Lil Mo was trying to blame it on Michel'le, and I was like, well, I don't think that if it was Michel'le, then Chrisette would have said somebody would have lied, because I don't think Michel'le would have said if she said it or not. I think Leela or Lil Mo said that shit, and I'm really leaning towards Leela, because Leela wasn't feeling Stacey at the beginning. Then they talked about Michel'le breakdown, and Stacey feels so sorry for Michel'le, and I'm sitting there like, but you talked about her most of the damn season. Michel'le was talking about it was in adrenaline, and then Leela was talking about how her friend was saying something about Michel'le and how she doesn't understand the opportunity she have and this and that. And I'm sitting there like, why you just telling the part your friend was saying? You was saying something too. It wasn't just your friend. Why would your friend just be speaking of Michel'le just all willy nilly like that without you saying something, having your 2 cents stuff in that too? Come on, whatever. Shantae said she do regret singing with the group because it would have been a good song. But I'm like, I'm glad you wasn't on the song. I'm so glad. And it's supposed to be coming out on iTunes. Most of the vloggers said they're not supporting that song, and I don't blame them. I don't. Then they went on like the end of who's still doing what. Brave is still working with Warren. She's about to come out with something. Stacey got a single coming out. Nobody's gonna support that, so you might as well just put that shit on SoundCloud for free. Shantae said she's getting neck surgery. She's gonna pull back her music and gonna get her neck surgery. Leela's on tour. Lil Mo won't have her baby in August. Michel'le got a movie coming out about her, and a book deal, and a single coming out that she did with Crystal Waters. And Wendy was talking about, well, I hope it's gonna be all about Dr. Dre stuff. Bitch, we still waiting on you to do something good by that Aaliyah movie, and how you gonna say what you want to see when you didn't play everything out from Aaliyah? Come on now, shut up. Chrisette, she might come back, but I'm quite sure she's coming back because she was on Twitter asking people to hashtag, girl, you coming back. And she said maybe she can show some positivity to the show. And I'm all for that. I'm all for them coming back, being cool about their music. None of this drama stuff. But all the ladies gonna come back. All of a sudden, Lil Mo turned it around about her coming back. Because remember, she said if Shantae come back, then she wasn't coming back. But all of a sudden, bitch, you need some coins for all them damn kids, so you coming back. But Shantae, Lil Mo started crying about her going through something, being hurt or whatever. And Shantae, called her out like, last season I was broken, and you guys, you know what I'm saying, the way they came at her and nobody asked her what was going on or whatever. Then Lil Mo overshadowed her with about her trying to kill herself. And I'm gonna say it like this. It's hard to feel sorry for people that just be so evil. So evil. So it was really hard for me to sit there and have empathy for her. But then the kind-hearted person I am be like, well, damn, yeah, it do be hard on a person when, you know what I'm saying, I guess they're in the spotlight and they going through a lot of stuff, but they got to put this smile on for everybody else. So I can get that being hard. But I'm tired of y'all saying, hurt people because, bitch, I've been hurt a lot of times and I just don't be evil for no fucking reason. I can't. That's my review for R&B Divas. I tried to give it to y'all. I tried to give you something. R&B Divas Season 3 Reunion Part 2. Um, LA, whatever. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, Xbox Live, Snapchat. I do everything about Thaghettoview, THA, not THE, and I'll talk to you guys in the next review. All right.